At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Cameron Thomas.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games. Scoring his way down. He can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight or they'll start losing patience with him.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise. But if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Now, here's Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Carter pulls it in. Porter against Banchero. Outside, Suggs. Back to Banchero. Out to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. He was all alone on that one.
This is why you got to stay up on Bain or pay the price.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here is Suggs. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Carter with a screen on Green. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Off target from three-point range. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season. And the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
Free throw good, Porter. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Now, here's Wagner. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Antetokounmpo. At the teardrop, and it's Orlando with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Bancaro. He picked up 18 points in their last one against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Deep two from Wagner. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Rollins. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter kicks to Bain. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bain's got 6.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
Inside, here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Suggs dishes to Bancaro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The future is shining bright for Bancaro. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
You know, one of the things you love about Bancaro, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And it's Wagner missing. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Rollins. Still without a basket. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Carter pulls it in.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Pass to Wagner. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. And it's a tie ball game.
And if Wagner can become a consistent threat from deep, watch out now, because then he'll be borderline unstoppable.
Now here's Green. Outside Porter. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic.
Magic substitution. Number 0, Anthony Black.
Green passes to Porter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Second is Jalen Suggs.
Sometimes a 3-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. It's been the case for him the entire month.
And he makes the first.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Carter with a screen on Porter. Black, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Orlando trailing here. Missed that time. Would have put him up. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
The Magic trail by 3. Suggs passes to Banchero. Here's Bane. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
3 points.
Bane's got 9 points. The Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Rollins. Giannis left side. Shot clock at 6. And here is Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Rollins, no good. Black with it. He's against Green.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. 3rd in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Are we calling Anthony Black a guard or point forward at 6'7"? He's got so much size, but I would tend to lean towards him being just a big guard.
And Black drops them both. Here's Giannis. A 20-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. 6 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Black kicks to Banchero. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Banchero.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Giannis following the three-pointer by Erling. To the middle. It's tipped. Black with it. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. Banchero outside. Wagner passes to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Outside runner. Bank shot. No good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now, here's Bane. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Pass to Black. Now, Wagner. Back to Black. And again, it's Orlando converting. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thomas comes in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Banchero, and it's Carter in for Bane. Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Trent. Here's Rollins. Thomas. Black defending. No good again that time.
He felt the defense on that attempt. great rim protection.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 9. Down low. De Silva with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Thomas. Still scoreless. Turner finds Thomas. Launches it. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 11. Pass to Black. Now here is Carter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Rollins. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Wagner wide open. That shot off.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Outside Thomas. It's Trent on the wing. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Giannis has got 11 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now, here's Wagner to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
So he comes up empty at the line. Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Gary Trent. And there's Jackson, then it's Thomas, and it's Portis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thomas against Carter. Thomas inside. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Carter. Outside, Bain. Rebound, Milwaukee. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expected to beat. I was really happy to see that they showed no intimidation at all.
As a player, think about it. How often did you look at what the odds makers say? All you did, and I did, and other guys did, was get between the lines and focus on playing the game. And that's what they did. They just went out there and got it done.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Carter against Here's Thomas. Trent outside from downtown. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And here's Carter. Wagner left side. Back to Carter. Here's the floater. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Trent. He has yet to score. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. Orlando leading by 16. Wagner, right side. There's the screen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. NBA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stop zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Jackson.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Thomas, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bain kicks to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Up top, Bain. Guarded by Green. Wagner with a screen for Carter. Moves back up. And it's Wagner missing. Bucks trail by 19. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. To end the run. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Pass to Bain. Back to Carter. And Wagner has it in the corner. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Porter outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Carter.
Magic substitution. Wendell Carter Jr. Jalen Suggs.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wagner has screen on Porter. Pass to De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Bucks trail by 16. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wagner passes to Bain. Back to Wagner.
Lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Suggs. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 14. Here's Suggs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
The Magic have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Orlando also making some changes. Banchero comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Bain. No good on the second free throw. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's Black. 9 points in the game so far. Suggs finds Banchero. Suggs against Porter. Pocket 6. Pulls up on the wing, and that one is good from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 17.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Outside, Green. Bucks passing it around. There's Porter with the 3. And Carroll grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Suggs. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Banchero against Giannis. Carter outside. Shoots overturned, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Collins checked in for Thomas.
Coming out of the floor for your Bucks, number 13.
Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 17.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Now, Suggs. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Carter against Turner. Pass to Rollins. Outside Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. Safety move. Orlando grabs the miss. Da Silva's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Kevin, back to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo with the steal. The finish. Antetokounmpo using his speed in transition.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Magic.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Orlando leading by 13. Here's Wagner. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota. Batadze setting a screen for Banchero. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Porter passes to Rollins. Green kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. It's Porter outside. Carries it from three-point range. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Banchero against Giannis. Batadze is screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. D9.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Batadze. Hasn't made one yet. Banchero is screen on Rollins. Left. Will not go. This is off the front eye. On offense here with the Bucks. They're on a 16-5 run. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's not going to miss throws very often, even from deep. But he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Back the pass to Batadze. Batadze is screen on Giannis. Back to Batadze. Good work defensively by Turner. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Here's Batadze following the score by Miles Turner. That one drops for him.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
Giannis outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Banchero. Right now, checking his stats, he is averaging over 23 points a game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Bucks trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Giannis left side. Here's Turner. He can't get that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up by 4. Now let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And Orlando has possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And so in the game for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point.
One thing I like about Wagner, and it's one of his great attributes, he can play with or without the ball.
Porter kicks to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Banchero. Bane passes to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner looking it over. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Banchero.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Good on the three-point shots. He's got 8.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Outside, Porter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. Here's the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. They're extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Suggs with the ball. 8 points for him. Banchero outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And it's Banchero missing. Bucks trail by 6. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points. Rollins against Suggs. And a wide open look for Payne. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Turner with a screen on Bane. Outside Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Suggs passes to Bane. And here's Carter. Tries a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Orlando leading by 4. Carter with the screen on Rollins. There's the lob to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Great read by Suggs, dishing the rock in the two-man game.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kumbo against Banchero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Paolo Banchero. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Magic leading by 5. Suggs, screen on Turner. Here's Wagner, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Turner finds Giannis. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Suggs. Bain against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Bain for 3. That ball's nice V that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Porter. He's got 13.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dog.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at the Magic. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd best record in the conference. And, of course, the Bucks. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Magic leading by 9. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Wagner. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Milwaukee.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Right side, Bain. Banchero against Giannis. Banchero kicks to Bain. 6 to shoot. Rejection by Giannis. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Orlando right making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. And it's Anthony Black in for Franz Wagner. It's stolen by Green. Here's the break. And blocked by Bain.
And look who's right there to stop it. Bain with some crucial timing on that block.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On defense, Orlando. 7-point differential.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Outside, Suggs. Bain passes to Black. Black at 6. Here's Banchero for 3. It doesn't go for him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Porter looking it over. Steps back and fires. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And now just a 4-point Magic lead. Outside, Suggs. Up top, Wagner. Outside, Bain. Pass to Suggs. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Turner kicks to Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. Outside, Suggs. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. De Silva's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good. Porter. Orlando, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Like the pass to Banchero. Wagner, a screen on Portis. To the left wing. Outside, Bain. Trying to end the drought. The rebound by Turner.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was up.
Porter dishes to Turner. From deep, Green. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the screen. He gets it in there. Black's got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. Porter inside. Guarded by Bain. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Portis. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Porter. He's got 17. That one falls. Porter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Porter very assertive with that shot. Found the look that he liked and wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Payne for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take him.
At the line for 2, Kevin Porter Jr.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Miles Turner, and Thomas subbed in for Green. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner comes in for Banchero, and it's Carter in for Bane. And Porter drops them both. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Wagner. Wagner a screen on Thomas. And Wagner drives in, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Wagner able to use that strong frame of his to drive past the contact.
Outside Thomas. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Porter's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Back the pass to Wagner. Going inside. Here's De Silva. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Porter finds Kuzma. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. No good. That would have tied it. The Magic with the lead. Black with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to De Silva. Back to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Wagner. That one goes in. Wagner's got his 2nd basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Porter. Here he goes. Here's Thomas. And they call the foul. So he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just a persistent player. Even when you hit Thomas, he just stays in control on that shot.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Porter.
At the line for Milwaukee, Cameron Thomas. 1.
That free throw good from Thomas.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer, and he's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots.
De Silva, no good. The Bucks trail. It's stolen. Lob pass to Wagner. And that one is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 2. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
It's about our defense, guys. Hey, listen, we played great defense. We had a 5-minute stretch, but we let them score points. Other than that, our defense has been great. We got to keep shutting them down.
Doc Rivers likes the defense of his team. People are talking to each other out there, helping each other out. That defense is a big priority with Doc.
Yeah, and aside from giving up that one small run,
they've been completely focused. Rotations are great. He's doing a solid job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. And it's Thomas in at the one. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot's good from Kuzma.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And it's Wagner missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Kuzma left side to the inside. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Wagner. Thomas against Carter. Up top, Wagner from outside the arc. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Wagner.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Portis. In the box. Hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Change here. Carter's checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Wagner passes the Carter. Fast break, Milwaukee. There's Portis, and the layup falls. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Carter with the screen on Trent. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Black doing just enough to create space for the score. Really solid handles on display that time.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Here's Wagner. A beautiful reverse layup. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Checked in for the Bucks. And the Magic making a change here as well. Baines checked in for Franz Wagner. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. On the wing, Giannis. Shot clock at 6. It's one up, and the shot goes in. Giannis has got 29.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Bain passes to Black. Count that bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Inside, here's Young. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Black. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma screws it in.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Black. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Trent against Bain. It's Thomas outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bain against Kuzma. It's thrown back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Carter with the screen. The kick out to Bain. Back to Black. Black at 6. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Trent. Milwaukee leading by 10. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Really good vision by Trent Jr. He's not a guard who piles up a bunch of assists. It's a part of his game, though, he continues to work on and get better at it.
And we got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A different look from Milwaukee. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Porter comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Thomas. Now, here's Suggs. And Carroll outside. Outside, Bain drills it from outside. Bain's got 21.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, we might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
The Magic trail by 9. And here is Suggs. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
And Giannis throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
6 to shoot. Here's Black. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Rollins. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 13. Banchero trying to get open. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Second personal.
Carter, he's checked in for Vaughn.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic. Black. At the line for one.
On the free throw, no good. Bucks leading by 11. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Bain. Green with a screen on Banchero. Antetokounmpo, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Carter with a screen on Green. Bounce pass, Black. And then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Master Rollins. Green with a screen on Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot will go down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
Third personal foul.
One shot.
First team foul. At the line for one. Rollins.
Free throw drops for Rollins. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Now Carter. Here's Bain. Now Black. Black at 6. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Rollins. And it misses. Porter against Bain. Banchero, a screen on Porter. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Bucks leading by 10. Antetokounmpo inside. Banchero's there. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. The Magic trail by 10. Wagner with it. Oh, the dunk!
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trying to free himself up, and he banks the layup in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness on it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Carter up top, just 5 on the clock. Wagner fires, missed on the 3. Milwaukee leading by 10. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rollins. Black defending. Green by Giannis. Raises up. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Count the basket. And here's Porter. Got it to go off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good on the basket.
And with the body to absorb contact, Bane also has the balance to finish.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Desmond Bane, shooting one.
Thomas. And so the Bucks take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball, so we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.